Everyone loves fairy tales. Sometimes authors like to put new twists on those old familiar fairy tales that we all know and love. First, I'm going to tell you the story of Cinderella backwards, called Rindercella. Then I'm going to talk about 3 books that are based on fairy tales. Once upon a time in a Laraway Fand, there lived a beautiful girl named Rindercella. She lived with her muggly other and sad bisters. Also in that Laraway Fand, there lived a pransome hens who was going to give a bancy fall. On the night of the bancy fall, Rindercella's muggly other and sad bisters put on their drancy fesses and went to the bancy fall. Poor Rindercella was so sad she cracked down and sighed. Then her Gary Fodmother appeared. She touched Rindercella with her wagic mind and turned her into a beautiful princess. She gave her a kig boach and hick horses, and off to the bancy fall she went. When Rindercella arrived at the palace, the pransome hens met her at the door, and they danced and danced all night long. And do you know what happened? They lell in fove. Just as the pransome hens was about to quap the pestion, Rindercella heard the moke of stridnight. She staced down the rares as fast as she could, but she slopped her dripper on the stottom bep. The next day, the pransome hens went all throughout that Laraway Fan searching for the beautiful burl who slopped her dripper. When he arrived at Rindercella's house, he first tried the slop dripper on the muggly other, but it fidn't it. Then he tried it on the sad bisters, but it fidn't it. Finally, he tried the slop dripper on Rindercella, and it fidded it, and they were mappily harried. In Ella Enchanted by Gail Carson Levine, a foolish fairy named Lucinda bestows a gift on baby Ella. She gives Ella the gift of obedience and tells Ella to stop crying when she is a baby. Ella stops, and she always does what she's told from then on. In this retelling of Cinderella, Ella is a heroine that every child will love. Beauty received her nickname when she was just a baby, but as she grows up, she thinks of herself as the plainest girl in her family. She's certainly not as lovely as her sisters, Hope and Grace, but what she lacks in beauty, she makes up for in courage. When her father discovers a beast deep in the woods, Beauty goes to seek him out and discover his secret. In The Goose Girl, the crown princess of Kildenry is born with the ability to understand and talk with animals, but many people mistrust her gift. She is sent away to be the queen of a foreign land.